Today we're going to rethink the latte factor. My name's Kyle Knott, and I'm not your average finance guy, and we look at things a little bit differently around here. So the latte factor, everybody knows, the Dave Ramsey method. If you just cut out the latte factor, you'll be a multimillionaire. So I looked up on ChatGPT just now. $5.65 is what's reported for the average Starbucks sale. So let's say that you are average, and every day on your way to work, you spend $5.65 at Starbucks. If you do that 20 days a month, which is a typical work month, that is $113 a month, which works out to $1,356 per year. Now, if you did that and you never spent more than $5.65 every day, and you did this for 10 years, that would be $13,500 that is gone in coffee. What could you have done in 10 years? Would you have put that $5.65 in a piggy bank, and in 10 years you could have went on a nice trip somewhere? That's one way to think about it. What if you would have taken that $5.65 every day and you would have invested it? And if you would have got an investment, get something decent. I didn't mess around here. So if you could put this, and you could make maybe 15% on it. So you're going to take a little bit of a chance, you take a little risk. But if you, instead of taking that and just sipping that coffee, if maybe you go to work and just get the free one out of the coffee machine there, in 10 years, now your opportunity cost, what you did, we did, okay, we got the coffee, we just saved it. Instead of buying the coffee, all we did was save it. The second scenario, we saved it and we invested it. At the end of 10 years, you could have almost $140,000. So that's a little bit different. So could you go without that cup of coffee? Yes, I know it's an addiction that we all have, and we love it so much, and it feels so good. It makes the ride to work so much better. Could you maybe make it at home and drink it on the way in, or wait till you get to work and just get the crappy Folgers out of the cup? You probably talked the boss into buying some decent coffee there, and maybe buying some Starbucks coffee to brew at the office, and then it doesn't cost you a dime. But we're going to rethink this, right? So doing either one of that, but now you got to cut out your Starbucks coffee. You love Starbucks coffee. But what if, instead of just taking the Starbucks coffee for yourself, all by yourself, and that's your own little delicate enjoyment, what if you bought someone that cup of coffee? And I'll throw out a wild one. What if I could buy, I was going to say Warren Buffett. If I could buy Warren Buffett a cup of coffee every day for 10 years, you're damn right I would do that, because maybe my opportunity cost, had I took that money and invested it, I'd have $140,000. But if I could sit down, I could talk with Warren Buffett every day, and it cost me $5.65, hell yes, I'm doing that, because in 10 years, I'm probably going to have 13 million. Okay. So let's rethink the latte factor. If it's just your own personal indulgence, if that's what you want to go for, that's your money. I don't give a shit. Do what you got to do with your money. But how can you bring someone else into it? Maybe it's a business. Maybe it's a write-off. It's the cost of doing business, because you are actually doing business. A cup of coffee, a dinner to the right person, they can give you that little tip that you need. And don't just be a suck. Hey, I'm going to take you out for dinner. I'm going to buy you a cup of coffee, and I just want to try to suck everything I can out of your brain. Provide value to them. Okay, there's a little bit of value in a cup of coffee, and I know Warren Buffett's a simple man. I think he eats breakfast at McDonald's every day with his cronies. But if you're going to take someone that wherever you want to be, maybe I'm into real estate investing, so I like to pick the brains of local real estate investors. How are you doing it? And maybe I could, could I copy that? Could we help each other? How can we work together? Don't just go and just, here's your coffee, and just pepper them with questions the whole time. They're not going to want to do that. You got to bring them some value. Maybe you offer to help them with something. You get to know them, and it's like, hey, I got my bathroom, my tile guy didn't show up last weekend. He got drunk. He's in jail, whatever. I don't know. Now I'm stuck. And it's like, oh, hey, I got tile. I get it. If you have that set of skills, I'll help you out. Yeah, I'd be happy to help you. Oh, now you just helped him out. Now he is beholden to you. He has to repay you somehow, and he's going to try to give you money. So, no, I'd really like just to have a dinner with you. Maybe we could go out for dinner, and then he's going to buy dinner, and he's going to pour into you, or she, whatever it is, they are going to pour into you all of their knowledge. So give them a little help up front. do something for them. Don't ask them, just do something for them. Now they're going to feel like they need to reciprocate. And I've gotten so much stuff this way, and it's just a great way of giving. And don't expect it, because some people, oh, thanks, and you're off. And it's like, okay, write that one off and make sure you don't buy that guy another cup of coffee. Don't do his tile, or don't help him out. But someone else, find who those people are, be genuine, be coming from a place that you really want to help them. And if you really want to help them, the universe, the way everything works, it's going to come back to you in tenfold. So just get out there, help somebody. They will help you. I promise. Even if they don't personally help you, it's going to come from a different place, and someone else will help you when you least expect it. And that's just the way the world works. So be good. Don't be an asshole. If you're an asshole, I think the assholeness comes back in tenfold too. So whatever you are, project it out there. Be good. It's going to come back to you. So, all right. I hope this helps. Good luck, everybody.